All That Remains is an American metal band from Springfield, Massachusetts formed in 2000. They have released 6 studio albums, a live CD/DVD, and have sold over 1 million records worldwide. The group consists of guitarists Philip Herbert and Mike Martin, vocalist Philip Labonte, bassist Jeanne Sagan and former Diecast drummer Jason Costa, with Labonte and Herbert being the only 2 original members. History, formation and first releases. Phil Labonte, the vocalist for All That Remains, was originally the vocalist for Shadows Fall and appeared on the cult classic album Somber Eyes to the Sky. After being asked to leave because of musical differences, Phil focused entirely on All That Remains, a side project he had been working on prior to leaving. Phil has been known to support Boston acts such as Widow Sunday, Bury Your Dead, and Can. The band released their debut album, Behind Silence and Solitude, on March 26, 2002 through Prosthetic Records. The style of the album differs from their current melodic metalcore musical style they've had since 2006, and more prominently contains elements of melodic death metal. It was also the band's only release featuring the original members Chris Bartlett and Dan Egan. Their second album, This Darkened Heart, was released on March 23, 2004 through Prosthetic Records. Produced by Killswitch Engage guitarist Adam Kiyowicz, the album featured better production compared to its predecessor. The 3 singles that were released from the album are "OE This Darkened Heart", "OE Tattered on My Sleeve", and "OE The Deepest Grey". Music videos were created for all 3. This is the first album with actual guitarist Mike Martin. The Fall of Ideals and mainstream success. Their third album, The Fall of Ideals, was released on July 11, 2006 through Prosthetic Records. Once again, the album was produced by Adam Kiyowicz. The album is also considered to be the band's unregistered trademark's breakthrough release, as it entered the Billboard 200 charts at number 75, selling almost 13,000 copies in its first week. "OE This Calendar" was released as the album unregistered trademark's first single. 2 music videos were created, with one incorporating footage from Saw 3. A music video was made for the album unregistered trademark's second single, The Air That I Breathe. The band was also a part of Uzz's 2006. The song "OESIXA" is featured in Guitar Hero 2 as an unlockable song. On June 20, 2007, it was announced that The Fall of Ideals had surpassed 100,000 sales in the United States. A music video for the album unregistered trademark's third single "OE Not Alone" was filmed on July 4 and was released on September 10, 2007. In 2007, he played at Wacken Open Air in Wacken, Germany to a great success. On November 30, 2007, All That Remains released a live CD/DVD album titled All That Remains Live. Overcome. In early 2008, they embarked on a headlining tour with support from Chimera and Black Tide, with Divine Heresy and Light This City splitting the tour unregistered trademark's opening slot. Five Finger Death Punch was originally supposed to play but dropped off before the tour started due to vocal problems. Later that summer, All That Remains appeared on the Midwestern leg of Farmer unregistered trademark's Warped Tour 2008. The band visited Audiohammer Studios in May 2008 to record their 4th studio album, entitled Overcome, with producer Jason Suecof. The album was released on September 16, 2008, with critics giving it mixed reviews due to its more mainstream sound, many claiming that the band has put focus on catchy melodies rather than technical heavy metal riffs. The song "OE Chirona" was released as the first single from the album and a video was produced for it. 2 singles from the album were also released for Rock Band as downloadable content, along with "OE This Calendar". The band released a video for 2 Weeks in October. 2 Weeks was also featured as a free playable download on the popular iPhone OS game, Tap Tap Revenge 2. On June 10, All That Remains started touring on the Rockstar Mayhem Festival, playing the Jar Currency Jazzmeister stage along with God Forbid and headliners Trivium. In April 2009, Phil Labonte posted on his Twitter that he was recording something in the studio on that same day with Ollie and Mike. This turned out to be the acoustic version of Oe Forever in Your Hands Euro. In late June 2009, drummer Jason Costa broke his hand. The band temporarily recruited drummer Tony Laureano to honor their commitment to the 2009 Rockstar Energy Mayhem Festival. For We Are Many. All That Remains announced plans to start recording another album, which began in April 2010. The band later confirmed it to be released later in the year with Adam.Kiyach as the chosen producer. The album was released on October 12, 2010. In late September 2010, All That Remains announced Oe the Napalm and Noise Tour Euro, which will take place from November 23 to December 21. They will co-headline it with The Devil Wears Prada, and be supported by Story of the Year and Haste the Day. In October All That Remains released the music video for their single Oe Forever in Your Hands Euro. Also released on this day was a free download of the Japan bonus track Frozen from Overcome. In January 2011, All That Remains won top honors in the hard rock metal category in the 9th Annual Independent Music Awards for the album. On June 8, 2010, All That Remains premiered the title track for We Are Many during a show in Burlington, Vermont under the working title of Dem Trims. From August 18 through September 6, a free download of the title track, For We Are Many, was available on the band Euro unregistered trademark's website after subscribing to their mailing list. On October 6, 2010, All That Remains released a music video for the single Hold On Oe For We Are Many. Euro debuted at number 10 on the Billboard 200, selling a little over 29,000 copies in its first week. All That Remains took part in the Share the World Fall Tour with Hatebreed, Reigns and Five Finger Death Punch. A War You Cannot Win and seventh studio album. On January 25, 2012, vocalist Phil Labonte stated on Facebook that the band were working on new material. On June 21, they revealed that their upcoming sixth studio album is titled A War You Cannot Win. On August 13, 2012, Phil uploaded Down Through the Ages to YouTube. All That Remains released the album cover to the album August 23. On August 27, the first single Stand Up was released on the radio. On August 29, All That Remains released the official lyric video to Stand Up, which can be seen on YouTube. The band has also released a free track of Down Through the Ages off their website from the album A War You Cannot Win, which was released on November 6, 2012. On October 21, 2013, the band released a music video for the track, What If I Was Nothing. In January 2014, the band reported through their official Facebook page that they have started writing their seventh studio album. In June 26, it was confirmed that the band is now in pre-production on their new album with producer Josh Wilbur, who has previously worked with Lamb of God and Gojira. The as-yet untitled follow-up to 2012's A War You Cannot Win is tentatively due before the end of the year via Razor and Tie. In May 2014, the band was approached to do a commercial for the nationwide hair-cutting chain Supercuts in their advertising campaign to Rock the Cut. The business loved the variety of hairstyles from the group members. At the last minute, lead singer Philip Labonte refused to have his head shaved on camera. He said to his bandmates, "I'm sorry guys, I've been going to the same place in Shakopee since I was a kid. No one else touches my head except me or them." Drummer Jason Costa tried to save the project by getting his hair cut on camera. But without the easy shoot of shaving Phil's head, the before and after shoots of Jason's hair looked too much the same, and the deal was dropped. For his efforts, Supercuts still paid Costa a check he wrote to his foundation. Beat rather than get beat. The charity is to teach DYS inmates to use their rage in a creative way for a musical future. For his continued charitable support, Mayor Koch of Quincy is going to offer Jason a key to the city of Quincy at the upcoming July 4th festival. During an interview with Phil Labonte on The Jasta Show, Phil stated that the new forthcoming record will more than likely be released in January. All That Remains' newest single This Probably Won't End Well, will debut on November 11, 2014, according to AlexS.com, band members, Timeline. Influences and musical style. Musical style. The band's music has featured and has been classified under musical styles like melodic death metal, melodic metalcore, heavy metal metalcore, and death metal. All That Remains music mixes crushing riffs, dual guitar harmonies, double bass drum patterns and breakdowns that one can expect from the metalcore genre. Vocally, band combines both singing along with screaming and growls. All That Remains is credited as one of the notable acts for new wave of American heavy metal. In response to the metalcore label the band has often been classified under, Phil Labonte said, however, the band's guitarist Mike Martin has rejected the metalcore label saying yeah, we unregistered trademark not Christian and we unregistered trademark not metalcore, so tell the people on the message board to stop calling us that. Mike has mentioned on numerous occasions, one of his biggest influences is John Mayer. In an interview with Cryptic Rock, Mike Martin stated about their musical style, we unregistered trademark they always wanted to have a lot of different kind of metal songs whether it was a ballad, fast song, or death metal song. We unregistered trademark they always been capable of doing every kind of song. We unregistered trademark they always just done it no matter what the repercussions were because you know you're always going to get backlash. If you are going to write a record that is really heavy, and on the next record you have a ballad, people are going to get pissed. We never really looked too much into it, we just wanted to do it, and so we pretty much did it. Influences. The band's influences include, In Flames, Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, Iron Maiden, Pantera, Soilwork, At the Gates, King Diamond, Shadows Fall, Killswitch Engage, Hatebreed, Cannibal Corpse, Carcass, Grave, Arch Enemy, Biohazard, Cave In, Coalesce, Agnostic Front, and Earth Crisis. Ole Herbert has stated his biggest influence on guitar is Andy LaRocque of King Diamond. Also, he's mentioned he draws a lot of influence from George Lynch, John Sykes, and Randy Rhoads. Phil has mentioned his influences range from Cannibal Corpse, Carcass, Grave, Metallica, Iron Maiden, Pantera, and even a lot of 80s hair metal bands. In an interview, Phil said, I fell in love with the whole glam world. And then like death metal too, Cannibal Corpse unregistered trademark s very wide range of what people like, Justin Timberlake all that stuff he mentioned via Twitter and Facebook that he is a huge fan of Bring Me the Horizon, and the Acacia Strain. He also is known for being a huge fan of non-metal acts such as, Sarah McLachlan, Garth Brooks, Carrie Underwood, Taylor Swift, Carly Rae Jepsen, and Skrillex. In an interview with Blabbermouth, Labonte stated, it's well documented that we like cheesy pop music. There's pictures of me wearing Fall Out Boy shirts. I listen to Prince, and everyone knows that Mike and I love Nickelback, and everyone is always listening to Dr. Dre, or Snoop Dogg, or Eminem, or Jay-Z, or just pop music. That song Fergalicious is the new hit for All That Remains, it's the song we want to hear. Just a lot of garbage pop. It's kind of a joke because it's the stuff we like, and it's the stuff we want to hear, but we play it for everybody. So, it probably does come through, and it's something that we're aware of, and we're cool with it. If we can make songs that make sense as metal songs, and All That Remains songs, so why not let your influences come into it, just so long as it doesn't get hokey, or it doesn't hurt the song. You don't want to make a song do something, you kind of want to let it go its own way. If it fits and works, then it fits and works, and if it doesn't work, you can't make it work or force it to work. We just go with what we think sounds good, and what feels right to us. Discography. Studio albums, Behind Silence and Solitude, This Darkened Heart, The Fall of Ideals, Overcome, For We Are Many, A War You Cannot Win. References. External links. Official website.